Hi, I'm Federico and this is the video of the Getting Started guide in which we are going to enter operating expenses. So let's open the main menu and go to expenses. Use the new transaction action. We're going to enter the name of our supplier. I'm going to call it 1000 properties and I'm going to enter the item. So the system is going to ask me for a definition. So I'm going to say this is rent is a general expense, and I save. Quantity, I leave 1. Price, I put 700. I'm going to say this has no GST and that I paid from my current account. Perfect. I'm going to save and go back to return to my list of transactions. Now I am going to do another one. Let's do another one. And we're going to say that I'm going to be generic and I'm going to say that my supplier for this one are my employees. And that I'm going to call the item wages. So again, the system asks me for definition. I say this is general operating expenses. I save. Quantity 1. I'm going to put 1200 in the price. I'm going to say there's no GST on this. And for the payment, I'm going to say I use my petty cash, but only 400 because the remaining 800 I basically use what they owe me. So the employees had debt with me, so I was able to use that to cover the difference. So that takes me to my total. Perfect. I'm gonna save and go back, and let's do another one. Okay, this one I'm gonna say that I'm gonna use. There is a supplier here in the system that's other values. Yeah. So and I'm also gonna use one that is general expenses. That's already in the system, and I'm gonna say here that it was office supplies. So it's not important for me what was the supplier, where did I get my office supplies, so I can use other values. The same goes for the item. I don't want to have an office supplies item. I just want to have it as a general expense. So I'm gonna put here 500. And again, I'm going to say there's no GST on this, and that I pay this with my credit card. All right, save and go back. So here is like my list of transactions. Now let's quickly go to home. Okay, let's make a quick comparison of how things were before we did this step. So this is how it was before, this is how it is now. So as we can see, obviously the cash decreased. The amount owed by employees like went down. Our credits increased because we use our credit card. And very importantly, we now have expenses here in the income and expenses statement. We had nothing here before. So let's quickly click here. That takes us to the profit report with the detail of the actual expenses like expanded here. So we can see, okay, it's 2400 and this is the breakdown, which is what we just entered. So let's go back to home. And yeah, and the only thing to keep in mind is that because we have no income in the system so far, we obviously are showing a loss here and a loss here that it's also affecting our our equity is going down because of this loss. So that's it for this step. We're ready to start entering income transactions. But if you have questions or feedback on this step, please feel free to reach out. And thank you very much for watching this video.